Here we go, Spartacats. Here we go as the Spartacats get ready for their semifinal matchup here against Centennial Black. Hastings won a thriller in a shootout in the semifinal before us. Winner of this game will face them in the championship tomorrow at 10:15. Loser, their tournament will be over. There's no third place game. So, Spartacats looking to come up big with a win here. Spartacats coming off of win this morning against White Bear Lake. Looking to get a rematch against Hastings, who they tied earlier in this tournament. Spartacats still undefeated. 2 wins and a tie here. Here at the Blaine Super Ring for the Centennial Black also finished pool play with a record of 2-0-1. They won their pool, as did the Spartacats. So, Spartacats home team, they got the 2 seed. Centennial Black is the 3 seed. So, looking to be a pretty good competitive game here this afternoon. Spartacats will head down to the goal line for the announcement of starting lines and the national anthem. And then we'll have face puck drop.
Tonight's semifinal matchup features the visiting team Centennial Spring Lake Park and the home team Egan. Her defensive partner, number 11, Skyan Ritchie. At wing, number 6, Mila Bickley. At wing, number 4, Bella Eckler. And centering the line for Centennial Spring Lake Park, number 3, Kinley Engstrom. And the rest of Centennial Spring Lake Park, the head coach is Cesare Engstrom. And now the home team, Egan, starting with goalie number 56, Cassidy Boyd. On defense, number 77, Addison First Street. Her defensive partner, number 26, Aylin Moline. At wing, number 52, Annabelle Robinette. At wing number 23, Mackenzie Weber. And center the line for the Spartacats, number 5, Talia Bates. And the rest of the Spartacats team, the head coach is Corey Cairns. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem. For the right to take on Hastings in tomorrow's championship. Good luck to both teams. Let's play hockey.
As you heard there, the winner of this team will face Hastings in the championship tomorrow morning at 10:15. The loser will head home. There's no third place game for this tournament, so loser's tournament is over. Spartacats hoping to win that right to get a rematch against Hastings. We've not seen the Centennial Black team play this season, so should be a pretty competitive game. Starting lineup for the Spartacats: Talia Bates at center, Annabelle Robinette at left wing, and Mackenzie Weber at right wing. Addison Verstrat at left D, and Aylin Moline at right D. Puck goes back behind Boyd in the net. Verstrat goes back to attack it. Bates picks it up, passes it up to Weber. Can't find it. Centennial takes a shot. Bates picks it off, sends it down ice, and we'll have an icing on the Spartacats. Puck comes back to Centennial. Shot goes wide of the net. Centennial brings it down the ice. Verstrat pokes it away. Puck comes up to Bates. Bates passes up to Weber. Weber picks up the puck. She'll dump it in deep. Puck goes on net. No whistles. The ref wants Centennial to release it. Now that the Spartacats come into attack, the whistle will be blown. Centennial takes the puck, passes it up to the center of the ice. Centennial gets around the girl, passes out front. Stopped by Walker. Puck still in front of the net. Bliss able to clear it. Krisky takes it. Can't get it out of the zone. Centennial will send it back down deep. Puck comes up. Cans picks it up. Cans skating down the ice. Cans fighting for it. Krisky comes in to help. Puck goes down below the goal line. Centennial picks up. McCall there to meet her. Centennial hits a breakout pass. Puck comes back to Bliss. Bliss looks to regroup. Pass up to Cans is deflected. Puck comes back to Bliss. Centennial gets it back down deep. Bliss able to force it off the puck. Cans able to block the pass. Walker skates in with speed. Walker loses Centennial. Pass blocked by Nelson. Krisky takes the puck. Krisky gets around. Pass over to Nelson. Oh! Rebound. I think that was Hubble was close. Goalie made a great kick save. Weber takes the puck, turns, fires towards the net. Save. Hubble passes back to Moline. Puck comes up. Centennial takes it. Hubble brings it down and rolls a penalty. Hubble got tied up with a Centennial player. And she'll head to the box for 2 minutes. 10:55 left in the period. Spartacats will go on the PK for 2 minutes. Lean back to pick up the puck. Passes up. Nelson grabs it. Nelson goes to attack. It's a stick on the pass. Pass out front. Shot saved by Boyd. Nelson takes the loose puck. Pass up to Weber. Weber able to get the puck out of the zone. Centennial sends it back in and they're offsides.
For hooking at 306.
Puck comes back. Centennial's D has it. Aaron pass up. Bliss goes back to pick it up. Bliss chips it off the board. Picked up by Centennial. Centennial passes back to the D. Shot tipped wide of the net. Bliss down to attack. Centennial takes it. Pass out front. Picked up by Weber. Weber skates down. Bates comes on for Nelson. Weber keeps the puck. Brings it behind the net. Passes out front. Bates is there. Bates tries to get a stick on it. I believe the net came off there. That's why we had a whistle. Bates will take the draw. Wins it back to Bliss. Bliss fires the shot. Saved by Centennial. Centennial cross-ice pass. Centennial brings it down with speed. Puck goes back to the D. Shots wide of the net. Centennial going out front. Shot save. Pass out front. Centennial picks it up. Spartacats trying to get it out of the zone to kill this penalty. There, the puck goes out of the zone. Bates forces it off. Back to another Centennial. Wait. Bates sends it back down the ice. Robinette and McCall come on the ice. Leaning to Strat on D. And the Spartacats have successfully killed the penalty. Hubble comes back from the bench. Weber will jump on in her place. Weber takes it, tries to pass out. Shot, save. Moline and McCall chasing down after the puck. Shot, tipped wide by Moline. Centennial picks it up, tries to get a pass out front. Puck goes in, save. Puck comes out front. Boyd with the save. Scrum in front of that. Weber comes away with it. And Weber will send it down the ice. Icing, waves off. The Strat gets there in time. But Centennial's able to ship it out of the zone. Centennial comes back down. Centennial takes it and covered by Boyd. .46 left in the period. Still scoreless. Nelson takes the puck. Cuts back, passes up to Cans. Cans sends it off the boards out of the zone. Christie into attack. Pass by Centennial, tipped out of play. We'll have a neutral zone face-off here coming up. Nelson wins it back to Christie. Centennial takes it. Christie picks up the puck, passes up to Cams. Cams gets the zone. Cams goes into attack. Puck comes back to Nelson. Icing waved off. Walker back to pick it up. Walker tries to get a pass up to Christie. Just too far for her. Picked up by Centennial. Centennial looking to regroup. Puck comes back to Bliss. Bliss pass over to Walker. Walker gets back to Bliss. Bliss sends it up to Christie. Christie pass up to Cans. Cans takes it in. Pass over to Christie. Bates picks up a puck. Sends it down low. Cans fights for it. Centennial comes away with it. Centennial chips it off the boards. Strat picks it up. Tries to get it up to Bates. Bates sends it in the zone. Centennial, long pass, can't connect. Strat picks it up. Tries to pass it up to Cans. Spartacats will go for a line change. Robinette comes on for Cans. Weber also out there. Moline pinches her off the puck. Centennial tries to send it deep, but Moline picks it up and sends it back the other way. Puck taken away by Bates. Bates sends it up. Weber steals it. Weber has it poke checked away. Comes back. Robinette goes in to attack it. McCall picks up the loose puck. Puck comes back to Walker. Walker, long pass for Robinette. Icing will be waved off. Centennial will send it down the ice. Walker chases after it. Pass and a shot saved by Boyd. 4:45 left in the period. McCall takes a draw. Centennial wins it back. Shot. Oh, rebound, they score. Centennial scores off the face-off. Score 1-0 in favor of Centennial Spring Lake Park. 4:39 left in the period.
Scoring for Centennial Spring Lake Park, number 6, Kyla Bigley. Assisted by number 8, Aubrey Barron.
And sends it down the ice, picked up by Centennial. Brings it behind the net, reverses.
Bigley from Barron at 9:21.
Tries to find a pass, can't get a stick on it, and it'll be icing on the Spartacats. Puck is out in front of the net. Puck comes with it. Puck goes back into the corner. Moline battling for it. Centennial comes away with it. Gets a shot saved by Boyd. Puck goes down into the Centennial corner. Weber into attack. The call all through there. Puck is back to Moline. Moline able to hold the zone. Sends it towards the net. Weber picks it up in the back. Centennial picks up the loose pass. Restrat trying to knock her off it. Saved by Boyd. Centennial comes back away with it. Can't get a shot off. Hubble tries to ice it. Tips off Centennial player's stick. Centennial will go back to regroup. Nelson picks up the puck. Puck in front of that. Centennial clears it. Bliss going back to try and win a race. Passes up to Hubble. Hubble tries to get a pass up to Weber. Intercepted by Centennial. Puck comes back to Walker. Walker takes it. Walker skates. Behind her net. Passes up to Weber. Nelson chips off the boards up to Weber. Weber takes it. Passes over to Hubble. Hubble can't handle it. Centennial will come away with it. Weber sends it down the ice. Spartacats will go for a change. Icing on Spartacats. 2:17 left in the period. Spartacats still trail 1-0. The Spartacats. Looking back to Boyd. The Strat takes it. Base. Picks it up. Can't get it into the zone. There, Spartacats into the zone. Centennial takes it right back out. Puck comes back to Verstrat. Verstrat passes up to Bates. Centennial takes it. Cross-ice pass. Looks to regroup. Centennial turns the corner. Skates down ice. Puck picked up by Krisky. Moline has it. Sends it off the boards up to Bates. Bates able to get it into the zone.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute left in the period. Puck back to the Strat. The Strat takes a shot, but it's stopped by Centennial. Krisky going after the puck. Krisky shoots. Save. Centennial picks it up. Centennial brings it down. Puck poked away by Walker. Centennial sends it down behind the net. Bliss there to battle for it. Opens out, shot. Shot goes wide of the net. Paul passes up to Robinette. Robinette passes over to Christie. Christie trying to chip it off the boards around the Centennial player. Centennial sends it in deep. And that'll bring us to the end of the period. Spartacats trail 1-0. Spartacats line to start the second period here. McCall at the center, Cams and Weber on the wings, and then Verstrat and Moline on defense. Weber takes it into the zone, pucks it back behind the net, Cams down there to battle for it. Centennial wins it back. Centennial takes it down the ice. Puck goes behind the net. Centennial tries to get a pass out front, but is stopped by the Spartacats. Another pass out front, deflected by Verstrat. Puck comes back to the D. Shot, save. Wraps it around. Shot, another save. And Boyd's able to cover it. A few quick shots there, but Boyd's able to stand tall, keeps this a 1-0 game. Comes out, shot, save. Then off the rebound, glove down by Boyd. Pass out front, can't find the net, can't get it to the net. Hubble passes over to Christie. Christie has it knocked away by Centennial. Drop pass to Nelson. Nelson shot in, Hubble tips it. Oh, went right over the net. Hubble sends it towards the net and it's covered by Centennial. Nelson wins it over Christie. Welcome back to Nelson. Nelson shoots, hits the side of the net. Centennial takes it back up. Walker back with the puck in the corner. Tries to send it up the boards. Centennial able to keep it in. Sends it back below goal line. Puck comes up to Christie. Christie, cross-ice pass for Hubble. Hubble takes it, sends it in to the zone. Christie will go down to attack. Walker able to hold the line. Walker fires a shot. Tipped, scrum in front of the net. Centennial able to clear the zone. Walker comes back to regroup. Centennial goes for a line change. Walker sends it down into the zone. Bates goes down to attack. Strat shoots. Saved by the goalie. Bates picks it up in the corner. Sends it towards the net. Weber picks it up behind the net. Pass out front. Robinette can't get it on her stick. Pass went into the skates. Centennial comes away with it. Comes down the ice. Robinette gets the puck. Pass up to Weber. Weber has it taken away. Centennial turns the other way. Puck goes to Verstrat. Verstrat passes to Robinette. Robinette dumps it into the zone. Weber goes into attack. Puck comes the other way. Strat holds line. Weber in the corner battling for it. Sends it behind the net. Cans picks it up. Cans battling for it. All three girls are below the goal line. Comes back. Weber goes after it. Weber cuts back. Centennial comes down on the breakaway. Shot saved by Boyd. Puck went up into the netting. We'll have a whistle here. Hubble sends it down the ice. Icing waved off. Centennial picks it up in the corner. Nelson changing. Puts back in front of the net. Pass it to the wing. Centering pass. Centennial comes in. Centennial forced to the outside. Tries to get a pass off. Intercepted by Krisky. Krisky brings it the other way. Centennial pokes it away, brings it back down into the Spartacats zone. Pass intercepted by Krisky. Puck goes back to Nelson. Nelson sends it down the ice, and we'll have an icing on the Spartacats here. 8:56 left in the second period. Spartacats trail 1-0. Bates sends it down the ice. Icing waved off. Weber going in after it. Weber battling for it. Passes back to Moline. Moline rips the shot. Shot goes wide of the net. Robinette picks up the puck. Centennial picks it up behind the net. Puck comes out to Moline. Moline will send it back down deep. Bates picks it up. Pass out front for Robinette. Robinette tries to get a shot off, but it's tipped by Centennial. Weber goes into attack. Puck comes back to Robinette. Pass out front for Bates. Bates tips in and saves. Whistle here, and the Spartacats will go for a change. Call, Cans, Krisky, Walker, and Bliss out for the Spartacats. Walker rips the shot towards the net. It's tipped and sent the other way. Into the corner. McCall comes out, picks it up. Puck comes out to Bliss. Bliss tries to tip it up off the boards, but it's intercepted by Centennial, so Centennial will send it down the ice. Centennial takes a shot, saved by Boyd. Puck was behind the net. Centennial comes away with it. Takes another shot, and it's caught by Boyd. Puck sent towards the net. Can't get there. Cans picks up the puck. Tries to get it out. Goes back to the Centennial D. Takes a shot. Saved by Boyd. Centennial picks it up. Sends it into the opposite corner. Cans back to pick it up. Tries to chip it out. Puck in front of the net. Strong battle. Boyd can't find it. Puck goes into the corner. Krisky tips it around the girl. Skates out, pass up to Cans. Cans has ice. Cans comes to the middle, pass across Krisky, and it's tipped away by Centennial. Bliss takes a shot, blocked. Bliss takes another shot. Tipped, goes just wide of the net. Puck comes out of the zone. Spartacats go back to regroup. Walker takes it. Walker turns up ice. Walker chases it down behind the net. Pass out front in front of the net. Can't find anybody. Whistle's blown dead. The net was off. Levine takes a shot. 6 minutes left in the second period. Puck in front of the net. Puck goes back to Moline. Centennial able to get it out of the zone. Verstrat has it. Verstrat pass up to Weber. Weber sends it into the zone. Spartacats will go into forecheck. Hubble has it, takes a shot, it's blocked by Centennial. Hubble, poke checks it off of Centennial's stick. Puck is behind the net, Hubble sends it towards the net. Nelson was there, but it's stopped by Centennial. Puck comes back to Verstrat, Verstrat shot. Saved by Centennial. Centennial will send it down the ice. Not hard enough to get the icing. Verstrat picks it up, brings it behind the net. Verstrat turns up ice, passes up to Weber. Weber controls the puck. Brings it up ice. Forced to the outside. Shots to get it over to Nelson, but it's intercepted by Centennial. Centennial takes it the other way. It's out of the zone, poked away by Nelson. Robinette picks it up. Centennial pass intercepted by Weber. And they call offsides on the Spartacats. Bates takes the draw. Puck goes back to Bliss. Bliss sends it into the zone. Puck, Robinette shoots. Save. Bates goes in the corner, pick up the puck. Bates battling. Robinette comes in to help. Walker back to retrieve the puck in the neutral zone. Centennial takes it away. Centennial loses it. Bates takes it. Bates cuts the middle and loses the puck. Bates lifts a shot off the crossbar. Centennial goes the other way with it. Bliss back to pick up the puck, battling behind the net. Robinette has it. Comes back with Paul, has it. Paul fighting for the puck. Centennial sends it up ice. Centennial skates into the zone. Deshaun Walker makes a pass. Tipped away into the corner. Puck comes out to the Centennial D. Take a shot. Saved by Boyd. Rebound, another save. Set in the corner. Shot caught. Saved by Boyd. Shot blocked by Weber. Weber able to get it out of the zone. Paul chips off the boards. Weber takes it. Weber has it one-on-one. Weber has it poked away. Centennial picks it up. Passes up ice. Puck knocked away by Moline. Moline sends it up ice. And icing is going to be called on the Spartacats. 2:22 left in the period. Shot saved by Boyd. Hubble picks up the puck. Hubble sends it down ice. Icing waved off. Centennial picks it up. Hubble takes it. Tries to get a pass out front. Nobody's there. Nelson sends it back low. Christie goes into attack. Puck comes out to Walker. Walker able to hold the zone. Comes back. Shot blocked by Krisky. Centennial regathers the puck. Takes another shot, goes wide of the net. Hubble fighting to get it out. Puck is out. Hubble picks it up. 1 minute left in the period. Pass up to Krisky. Krisky has it. Sends it towards the net, goes just wide. Cats breaking out of the zone. Robinette has it. Pass up to Krisky. Krisky sends it towards the net. Tries to get it around and it goes just wide of the net again. Puck comes back to Moline. Moline fires a shot. Stopped by Centennial. Sent the other way. 10 seconds left. Pass up. Robinette gets the puck. Robinette pass it forward. Weber has it. Fits on the rebound. Can't find the net. That'll bring us to the end of the second period. Spartacats still trail 1-0. 14 minutes left to play here at Lane Super Rink. Spartacats trail 1-0. Trip to the championship on the line here. Rematch against Hastings. If they lose, the tournament is over. Lineup for the Spartacats to start the third period. Bates at center. Weber and Robinette on the wings. And Walker and Bliss at defense. Walker passes up to Weber. Weber tries to get up to Bates, taken away by Centennial. Centennial brings it down the ice. Pass back to the D. Tipped away by Weber. Comes back to Walker. Centennial has it, but it's sent away by Bliss. The puck's covered by Boyd. Lean back, takes it back, sends it up to Krisky. Krisky passes up to Cans. Cans goes back, fires a shot, save. Strat fires a shot, goes wide of the net. Puck comes back to Moline. Moline sends it back down deep. Moline able to hold the line. Puck comes back. Moline fires a shot. Goes just to the left of the net. The Strat shot saved. Call fighting for a rebound. Cans passes it back to Verstrat. Verstrat takes a shot. Puck comes back to Krisky. Krisky passes out in front. Oh! Can't find anybody. Verstrat takes it, shoots. Puck is behind the net. Centennial takes it. Passes up to the center. Centennial cuts back. Centennial takes a shot, goes wide. Moline blocks the pass out front. Puck comes back. Moline has it. She sends it down ice. Picked up by Centennial. Shot. Puck is behind the net. Save. And the puck's tipped and out of play into the Spartacat bench. Defensive zone face-off here for the Spartacats. Weber picks up the puck. Weber skating down the ice with it. Has it knocked away by Centennial. Shot. Weber tries to get it. Play blown dead, even though the goalie didn't have it covered. I think the net came off. Weber pass out front. Rebound. Scores! I think it was Nelson got it on the rebound. Spartacats tie it up 1-1. 10:52 left in the game. Spartacats tie it, knotted up at 1. Comes back for Strat, takes it. Strat has it at her feet. Tries to get it up to Weber. Intercepted by Centennial. Puck sent down. Nelson from Weber on the goal. Hubble takes it. Can't get it out. Centennial gets it back. Fires a shot. Shot goes wide of the net. Nelson picks up the puck. Shot. Spartacats trying to get it out of the zone. Lean sends it up ice. Centennial able to hold the line. Centennial takes it. Forced wide by Moline. Nelson has it. Centennial takes away. Pass out front. Stake lifted by Weber. Another pass out front. Nobody's there to get it. Puck goes over to Verstrat. Verstrat passes it to Hubble. Hubble passes it up to Weber. Intercepted. Weber picks up the puck. Skates into the zone. Tries to get a drop pass, but it goes to Centennial. Centennial sends the puck out. Verstrat takes it. She'll send it into the zone. Strat able to hold the line, sends it down. Robinette gets the puck. Shoots. Saved by Centennial. Bates has it. Pass it away by Bates. Puck comes out of the zone. Centennial picks it up. Knocked away by Bliss. Centennial sends it back down to the zone. Bates tries to get it out. Saved by Boyd. Rebound. Got by Boyd. Puck goes back to Centennial's D. Pass across. Tipped up by Krisky. Krisky tries to pass it up to Robinette. Puck deflected towards the Centennial goal, and she'll cover it. 8:44 left. Tie game here. Centennial passes out of the zone. Robinette fighting to get possession. Robinette comes away with it. She'll send it in deep. Robinette turns, heads back for a change. Cans comes out. Krisky goes, battles for the puck. Bates battles for the puck. Centennial comes away with it. Tries to get a pass off. Taken away by Verstrat. Verstrat pass over to Moline. Moline tries to get it up to Bates. Centennial takes it behind the net. Tripped by Cans, and we'll have a delayed penalty on the Spartacats. Cans will head to the box for 2 minutes for a trip. 7:42 left in the game. Spartacats will go on a 2-minute penalty kill. Spartacats have killed one so far. Sent around. Puck kicks out into center ice. Centennial sends it in behind the net. Lean back, picks it up. Back, pick it up. Pass down low to Centennial. Lean battling along in the corner for it. Centennial tries to take it behind the net. Cuts back. Pass out to the defense. Can't hold the line. Weber goes after it. Weber sends it in deep. Centennial comes down with it. Centennial forced wide by Bliss. Pass out front, blocked by Walker. Centennial battles on the net. Pass up front. Goes off the side of the net. Centennial picks it up behind the net. Goes into the corner. Pass out front. Tipped by Walker. Up to Weber. Weber passes up to McCall. Shot. Saved by Boyd. Can't pick it up. Another shot goes just wide of the net. Centennial, pass back. Glove saved by Boyd. .15 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Spartacats. Tipped into center ice. Centennial back to pick it up. Spartacats successfully kill power play, or the penalty. .5:30 left in the game. Still tied at 1. Drisky chips it up off the boards. Drisky takes it. Drisky has it poked away. Puck is over to Nelson. Mooney knocks it away. Pass goes over to Hubble. Hubble sends it in deep. Puck into the corner. Centennial takes it. Drisky goes into attack. Bates takes it. Shot. Oh! Nobody was there for the rebound. Robinette comes onto the ice. Puck goes back to Verstrat. Verstrat skates it up. Passes up to Drisky. Drisky has it. Drisky sends it towards the net. Puck gets sent down by Centennial, and we'll have icing. Bates has it behind the net. Bates passes out in front for Krisky. Krisky's shot goes wide. Bates passes back to Bliss. Puck taken away by Centennial. Centennial's shot goes wide of the net. Puck goes in front of the net. Krisky picks it up. Krisky sends it up ice to Robinette. Robinette gains the zone. Puck goes over to Krisky. Krisky battling. Puck goes behind the net. Bates takes it. Bates. Puck goes into the corner. Pass out. Intended for Krisky. Tipped away by Centennial. Centennial parents looking for a penalty. Centennial sends it down the ice, and we'll have another icing. 3:38 left in the game. Paul takes the face-off. Centennial wins it. Puck goes up to center ice. Verstrat battling for it. Verstrat sends it down the other way. Puck goes to Centennial D. Weber takes it. Weber skates up, loses it. Centennial coming in. Drop pass, Centennial from the slot. Forced outside by Moline. Puck goes over to Cans. Cans tries to get it up off the boards. Cans battling. Verstrat chips it up. Shot by Centennial, sent high. Puck goes behind the boards. Moline passes up to Cans. Puck goes up to Centennial. Centennial shot. Glove saved by Boyd. 2:54 left in the game. Still tied. Winner of this game will face Hastings tomorrow morning in the championship. Goes up, shot. Saved by Boyd, covered. We saw this in the game before us. Hastings and Eden Prairie. If it's tied after regulation, we'll have a 4-minute, 4-on-4 running time and sudden death overtime, followed by a shootout. Centennial pass out in front. It's probably knock on wood here. Puck was back. Centennial skating around with it. Centennial from the shot. Slot, takes a shot. Blocked by Walker. Centennial loops around with it again. Saved by Boyd. Christie takes it. Christie brings it down the ice. Hubble picks it up. Sends it towards the net. Centennial takes it away. Centennial has it. Shot tipped. Great save by Boyd. Sliding blocker save across the crease. Whoa. Puck sent in front of the net. Saved by Boyd. Spartacats take their timeout with 1:45 left in the game. Left in regulation, I should say. Hastings waiting patiently to see who wins this one. Penalty timeout over. Bates comes out for the face-off. Weber and Robinette on the wings. Verstrat and Moline on D. Bates ties up. Weber comes in. Moline sets it down the ice. Tipped by Centennial. Icing waved off. 1:30 left in regulation. Puck comes back to Verstrat. Shot scores! Weber tipped it! Weber tipped it 5-hole. 1:27 left in regulation. Spartacats take the lead 2-1.
Scoring for Egan, number 23, Mackenzie Weber. Assisted by number 77,
Bates battling along the boards. Back to Moline. Moline sent it back down low. Robinette gets the puck. 1 minute left in the period in the game. Spartacats hanging on to a 2-1 lead. Centennial tips it around to go. Shot saved by Boyd. 50 seconds left. Centennial pulls their goalie and then they'll take a timeout. Both teams are taking their one timeout. 50 seconds left in the period. We'll have a defensive zone face-off for the Spartacats following the timeout. Centennial most likely will have their net pulled. Looking for an equalizer, hoping to force this game into overtime. We saw Hastings do it the game before us. Boyd has been standing on her head all game. Other than that, one leaky goal in the first period. Bates ties up the center. Centennial has it behind the net. Pass out front. Shot goes high of the net. Centennial. Puck goes behind the net again. Puck goes wide of the net. Bates battling behind the net. Bates brings it out around the boards. Puck comes back to the D. Shot blocked. Weber takes it. Christie picks it up. Christie shoots. From the red line, she scores on the empty net. .18 seconds left. Spartacats go up 3-1. That all but secures the game. Centennial comes down with one last hurrah. Shot saved by Boyd. Rebound covered. 7 seconds left. Spartacats lead 3-1.
Scoring for Egan, number 5, Elise Bates. Assisted by number 23, Mackenzie Weber. Time of the goal, 13:42.
Call ties are up on the face-off. Robinette sends it down the ice. That brings us to the end of the game. Yes. Spartacats win 3-1 in a thriller here in the semifinals. They'll move on to get a rematch against Hastings tomorrow morning at 10:15.